Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk about luxury, living our best lives, and learning to love from the inside out. Let's get the video started. All right, let's do this. I have watched and been tagged on these wonderful 50 random facts or 100 random facts about me. And I really enjoy them, but I didn't want to do one that was quite as long, even though I really do enjoy them. I didn't want to bore you guys with the boring parts of LaurelBelle. So I thought I would pick my top 7 things that I'm they're either my favorites or the things that I think you might find most interesting. So let's do this. 7 random facts about LaurelBelle. Number 1, I am an extrovert who desperately needs alone time. It's a very hateful thing. I don't know why it is exactly. I love everyone. Truly, I love everyone. I used to work with a lovely gal. Our motto was, I will love you all day long. Don't follow me home. I don't know why that is, and I don't know if every extrovert finds that in their world. But I do know I work a lot of hours. I'm a project manager, so I'm constantly dealing and communicating with individuals. I'm a caregiver, so I don't have a lot of time that I would call LaurelBelle's time. And I appreciate anyone who finds themselves just looking for a quiet moment. It can sometimes actually get me down if I don't get alone time to spend, so that can be kind of difficult. COVID-19 has been a little rough for me, and it's been a bit of an odd, I don't even know how to say it, like it's been just such an odd thing. I want to see people because I desperately miss them, but also my home life. Again, a caregiver. My mom is older. She just had a knee surgery right just before we started sheltering in place. So the home nurse came for just maybe, I think it was 2 weeks, and then the PT person came for 2 weeks, and then everything kind of shut down. So I had to go online to YouTube. Thank goodness for YouTube, right? I had to become a physical therapist. There were regular nursey kind of things because she had some difficulties with the healing process. So it took a lot of time. The job that I have, it is in the healthcare industry. So that ramped up. It was very overwhelming. And yet, I felt a need to be alone, but I was missing everyone. Such an odd moment to be in. So there you have that. I am an extrovert who needs desperately alone time. Number 2, I am faith-based. I'm sure you probably guessed that because it tends to find its way in through some of my videos. But definitely I am. I love Jesus. I have enjoyed a life living in the knowledge that I believe in him and accepted him as my Lord and Savior. And then I have spent time actually giving Bible studies. I've actually taught ages from children right on up into adulthood. I've given one-on-one Bible studies. And who would I be if I didn't say, by the way, if you're ever interested in something like that, please let me know. I'd be happy to do that with you. And then I also believe that we are living in Earth's final moments of history. I just believe that things are wrapping up here. So there you have that. Faith-based. Number 3, I am going bald. I have no idea what's causing it. It seems to have ramped up during this whole COVID-19 thing. I don't know. Maybe I've been pulling my hair out when I was asleep. I have no idea. It started lightly about a year ago, I would say, just a little thinner, just thinner. I did have incredibly thick hair to the point when I would go to the salon, the entire time my hairstylist was cutting my hair, she would say, "Oh, it's so thick." And then I didn't get those comments. So it was like a regular kind of head of hair. So I don't want to complain too awful much, but what I'm having trouble with is in the very top. So I'm going to go like this to see if you can see. Can you see that? I'm trying to check to make sure I'm showing the right spot. So a little bit of it's getting thinner, right? And then you can see it maybe here. See how thin it's getting? Yeah, and that would never be that thin. I am straight up going bald, like here, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm gonna try to go see a dermatologist, but it bothers me. I've always, I don't know, I've always been able to enjoy a nice, healthy, wavy head of hair that I could color and torment and do all kinds of things. And I used to complain about it because it was curly and full and fuzzy and all of those things, but I'm missing I'm missing where it's going. I'm not enjoying this thinning of the herd up there, and I do wonder where it's going to end up. And I'm kind of wanting to shave my head bald and just wear a wig, and I have some of them just because I love wigs anyway. But I've thought about it. I've thought about and just, you know, I've thought about going and letting it just happen and be bald, and just be bald here around the house and wear a wig, or, you know, maybe one of, you know, like a head wrap or something. But yeah, number 3, I'm going bald. Number 4, I would pick musical instruments over a handbag any day. If there was an instrument on a table, any kind, like, it wouldn't matter. It could be anything from a penny whistle, a piccolo, right on down to a tuba. Like, it would not matter what was sitting on that table. And there was a brand new Louis Vuitton over there. I mean, all leather, real, like the high-end one. I would pick the piccolo, tuba, whatever it was over there. I love music so much. I started off playing the clarinet in school. I moved into playing the piano. I was the church pianist for many, many years. I picked up and fiddled with guitar. I played around with banjo. I have grabbed a mandolin and played it. Violin, the Appalachian auto harp. If it's there and it's playable, I want to touch it. I love it so much. It is in my soul to enjoy music. And that's also been kind of difficult during COVID because we're not meeting up to do any playing, and I miss that desperately. I have, as of late, met with very small groups of individuals. We've done the social distancing thing and we've played, and it's been wonderful. Who knows what will happen now that the numbers do seem to be going up quite quickly in Florida. We'll have to see there. Music over handbags any day. Number 5, I play Animal Crossing. Yeah, like, I'm a full-blown older, not old, stop it, older adult, and I legit bought the new Nintendo Switch in preparation to play Animal Crossing when it came out. I know. I put down, so let's see, they announced Animal Crossing was coming out last summer. And last summer I went to, GameStop? I went to GameStop and I put my money down. I prepaid it right away, like there wasn't even any question. And thankfully, as everything was shutting down and we were starting to shelter in place, the game came in, so I've had the opportunity to play it quite a bit. I love it. I think it's a very peaceful game. For those of you who may not know, for this particular setting of Animal Crossing, you're on an island. You get to go on an island getaway package, and you start off in a tent. You get to build your house. You have 10 other villagers who just happen to be animals. That's why, hence Animal Crossing. There's all kinds of things to do. It's a very peaceful kind of game. You get to chat with them and you get to do things. You get to fish and garden and do just, I don't know, I have always loved it. I have played it since, I've played it since City Folk. So I came in right at the end of Wild World, right as City Folk was coming in, and I played City Folk. I'm looking at my notes again. I've played City Folk, Happy Home Designer. I've played Pocket Camp, although I wasn't a big fan of Pocket Camp or Home Designer, but was desperately excited when when New Horizons came out. And I'm enjoying it thoroughly. So that's an odd thing probably, right? I love it. And then the next thing is number 6. I love, and I mean love, the smell of a cow barn. What? Don't judge. Don't judge until you've sniffed it. Love it. I love it so much. So let me preface that with maybe not a southern cow barn, and please forgive me, but it gets so hot down here that the scent is a little different. It smells a little off. And so definitely in the hills of PA, never, ever, ever did it smell weird or funky. My uncle's, well, my grandpa's and then my uncle's dairy farm, the cows always smelled sweet because of the silage. I used to go up there just to tote the wheelbarrow and feed them and scrub them down. I love cows so much. I think they smell wonderful. The barn smells wonderful. And I mean like the poop and everything. Like none of it bothers me. I love, love, love the smell of a barn. Don't judge. Go find yourself a farm and sniff it. Then come talk to me. By the way, not a farm that has been like where they've taken pig poop and they've put it like on their fields. That's not the cow barn part. And that's really gross and nasty. I'm just talking about the cow part. You know, like the leather and the poop. Love it all. Number 7. I don't have a degree in psychology, but people everywhere seek me out for counseling. I don't know what's up with that. I think it's because I read a book and I like to quote things. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. But they do. They seek me out for that. To the point that when I was a little bit younger, I wanted to start my own business where we would have a phone service and we were going to call it, let's see, what was the name of it? A common sense therapy. And we were going to do like a disclaimer that says, listen, not a licensed therapist. But if you are too ashamed to talk to your best friend or your close friends about what's going on with you and whatever, give me a call. I'll hook you up. Like, I don't know. I was probably like a suing moment waiting to happen. I'm probably good that I skipped that. So there you have it.